I look kind of busted this side.
I took my beanie, man.
Why?
I'm like Louise. I'm the one without my beanie. Alright, y'all. So what's good, Wolfpack? Welcome back to another mukbang episode. In this episode,
We're eating spaghetti.
We're eating spaghetti and onion rings, crispy onion rings. I don't know what the brand is, but I'm gonna put the brand up.
Alexia.
Oh, I'm gonna put a picture up right now. So there's the picture. But yeah. So
I don't want to add too much spice.
no, I added a few and it's already like pretty spicy, but
we finished, well, in our last mukbang video, we talked about starting to watch the Hernandez series. It wasn't really a series because it wasn't only like 3 episodes or something.
Oh, so we're gonna talk about that when I talk about The Witcher?
Okay, on this episode we're gonna summarize The Witcher and we're gonna talk about the Aaron Hernandez series.
Okay. Alright. So with The Witcher, we left off with episode 1. Basically the whole story is about Geralt. You guys already know from the previous episode. He hunts monsters and all that stuff. He's a bounty hunter, monster, whatever, whatnot. He gets intertwined with a queen and her daughter and her daughter's lover, and he's like a beast. He saves him. It's called the Law of Surprise, and it's about his relationship with this little girl, how they're kind of destined for each other. And basically it's a little confusing because there's like 4 main characters, and it takes from their perspective, and the timeline's jumpy everywhere. So there's that. Also, his lover, Geralt's lover, she's a witch, Yennefer. She was a hunchback. Oh my god. Yep, she couldn't believe it either. She was a hunchback, and now she like made herself all sexy and shit, which I think she's pretty good looking. She's bad, but it was a cost, and the cost was she couldn't have kids. And basically they go through hunts and different stories and whatnot, and they go to war. And at the end, it was basically Geralt meeting up with Ciri, which is the little girl that he was destined for, the Law of Surprise, the queen's granddaughter, the lion cub. And that was pretty much it. Season 1. Very, very, very fucking vague, but there you guys go. You're welcome. Hey, Aaron Hernandez. Good documentary.
We finished watching it that same day that we filmed the other mukbang. I think we finished it that day.
It's 3 episodes, and they're like probably an hour each, maybe. So if you guys don't know, Aaron Hernandez was a football player, a great football player. And I don't want to water down that word great, but he was really, really good. Came from a small town, went to a small high school, went to the Florida Gators. He's a tight end, one of the first Hispanic tight ends to play the game, and did a good job at that. Got drafted by the Patriots on low round because due to his background and his character, I guess, issues. Anyways, the documentary is about his murder case. And
What led up to him being in jail.
Yeah. And prior to watching this documentary, if I'm gonna be honest, like, I didn't really kind of thought too much into it. I just think that I play football and it's a violent sport, but I love the game. You know, we love the game, but back then, you get a concussion, you go back out there and play. They don't give a fuck. You know, you're taught to be tough enough at such a young age. So having a bad upbringing with his father, used to be a drunk, used to beat up him up, and his mom up, and his mom fucking, after his father passed away when he was in high school, she went with like the uncle or some shit. So it's just a fucked up situation. Also, I didn't know that he was bisexual. So he was dealing with his sexuality too.
I don't know if I like the fact that the documentary like focused a lot on after they said he was gay or whatever.
I don't like that either.
They focused so much on that, and the guy that I guess he was like sexually involved
High school
with
friend,
in high school, he just kept coming up in the documentary.
Yeah, I think he did that for a publicity stunt.
Like he just knew everything about him because they were experimenting with each other, whatever the case, what happened. But I feel like in the end they made it seem like all of this was because he was like in the closet and just sexually maybe confused or I don't know, scared. Because in football you don't really want to hear probably that someone's gay when they're in the locker room with you. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah, when I played football, you never really had anyone that was gay that played football because it was such a masculine sport. It's like the epitome of like a masculine, like a man sport type shit, you know? I didn't like that either because I just felt that they were taking away from like, I'm not saying what he did was justified or right, but boy was dealing with a lot of shit up there, you know? And sometimes you just...
Not just that, but it was his story to tell and he didn't get to tell it. Someone told it for him.
Yeah, well, let's kind of backtrack a little bit, but he gets drafted, you know, by the New England Patriots. And after a few years, he signs a big contract, a 5-year, $40 million contract. And at that time, it was a lot of money. With that same year and a few months after that, that's when all the stuff came spiraling down. And basically, his fiance's sister is dating this guy named Odin. Comes from a small background too and everything. And Odin and Aaron became really good friends. Well, Odin was murdered. And it kind of shows like how everything happened. How like Aaron and his two criminal homies and shit, like they have a really bad background. Three murdered Odin in a car, in a rental car, found all these evidence and stuff like that. And what fucked him up was the recordings. His home security alarm recordings.
Surveillance.
He fucked up on those ones.
Could you see them like all three coming back by themselves and then he's carrying like a gun or something in the house?
And he had his fiance to throw like this big ass heavy bag away, which looked like a gun case. Gun box. But
then it turned out that he murdered all these other people too, which is crazy.
But it didn't happen. Well, they didn't find enough evidence.
Well, yeah, they're full.
If anything, they made it seem like the suspect, I forgot his name, the dude with the messed up, the one who got shot in the face.
Oh yeah, they supposedly he shot like his drug dealer friend in the face.
Left him for dead.
A bunch of stuff, but it just paints him as like this really bad person.
And when he was in jail, after he won that case, the second one, it was a double homicide. He won the case that same day.
Oh yeah, he was crying or something in the courtroom.
Yeah, he got to see his daughter. And then the same night, he killed himself.
But that same day was the day that that reporter was trying to insinuate that he was gay. Which, if someone's gay or not, if they want to tell you, it's up to them.
Well, honestly, I personally thought he killed himself because he knew that because he signed that big contract with the New England Patriots, that he was owed, some really good amount of money. So by him killing himself, you know, got that life support check.
I guess, but in the end, didn't they say that they weren't even going to do it or something?
Right, because, so, at that time, there was a law where if you died when you're doing an appeal or going to court or a case where it's on trial still, technically, you're not accused or you're not guilty. So because you're not guilty, it doesn't affect any kind of like other like network stream of income or whatnot. And so that's what he did. That allegedly, that's what everyone believes. But Odin's family, they fought the case and they put him as charged as guilty. So she didn't get the money at the end of the fiance.
Yeah. So.
It's on Netflix right now, so I definitely will recommend to watch it. You full?
Yeah, I'm full.
You ate the onions.
I ate a few when he was cooking the spaghetti.
Oh, and that burrito.
And I ate a burrito. And I was really hungry, and when I'm really hungry and I start to eat, I get a little fast. And then ice cream. Their eyes are hella red. They're hella tired.
I am.
Me too.
Been up since 3:30.
Went to the gym in the morning.
Alright, well. That wraps up this video. Definitely recommend The Witcher. Definitely recommend the Hernandez documentary series. Check out Netflix. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so every time we drop a video, you guys be notified. And smash that like button. Do it for one time for the Wolfpack.
I just keep looking at Lucky.
Oh, her ears. Do it for luck, because how cute she is. Look at that. Look at her ears.
Chili. Hello.
Alright, do it for them. Subscribe, like, comment below if you've seen those series or what you guys think about them. Let us know. Alright, until next time, we'll haul you later.